And trust me, this is actually what wants. This is the serving which you are doing. It is not for you gently dear, but yes, it is for according to the God's will, and this is from your heart. What generally happens that when we look forward for this, actually what I think that when I was studying, which I could feel that as we immerse ourselves in study, we must keep at the forefront of our minds not only what we study, but for whom. Generally, we study to score good marks. Generally, we study to say that okay, to make our parents proud, to tell the people that see, this is my degree, what I have done. These are grades which I have scored. But we need to check within ourselves that what actually this study I am doing for what. Is it for work or is it for serving the Lord? If you look generally, then actually we work for that only, for the worldly ways that okay, I am doing this, so I should not, be behind from my that friend. If she is getting 70%, why not, I have to go for 80%. That competition in our minds. But do we realize this thing that this particular competition is there in between our lives when we talk about the gospel, when we talk about that how to actually spread the word of the God? Do we? If we don't, then trust me, we are not serving God. Second thing, for whom do we strive? Again, the same thing. What actually, when we are moving ahead, we are doing something or other, we need to think for what actually do we strive? Is it for ourselves? Is it for something specific? Or it is again for the Lord? When we labor for the Lord, we worship Him in our studies. But when we labor for GPA, we actually idolize ourselves. Please don't think that I am, discouraging you to get a high scores or high degrees. But it is that what actually we get into, and after doing every effort to come closer to the God, we actually move away from the Lord. When in our studies, when we bring Lord first, whenever we put Lord first in our any work and when we are studying in that, then we are serving the Lord. But if we are doing it, for GPA, then it is nothing more than a worship, the idolized worship which we are going to do. God intends us to work. He never says that we don't work. He intends us to work, and He challenges us that this is the challenge which you have to accept. Whatever you are doing, in whatever field you are. So He tells us, He gives us the challenges, but at the same point, He wants to see whether it is from your heart or it is just for the sake of the world. Do not forget your soul. Some of the times, same thing. We think, okay, we are studying, we are doing something good, but then again, it slowly and gradually it takes us away from the Lord. You do not need to do that. There is nothing which can stop you going closer to the Lord if you want. Nothing. And the same thing that when He is there with you and you are working for Him, then He will be pleased. Our goals, however, are noble, but cannot justify deformation of the soul. If you're working for yourself, if you're working for the world, if you're working for the praise in the world, but not for the Lord, then trust me, you cannot justify deformation of the soul. that, then again we are just aiming towards something which world is going to give it to you or us, but not serving the Lord again. You can open Matthew chapter 16, verse 26 with me. Matthew chapter 16, verse 26. Here the word of the Lord says, "For what will it profit a man if he gains the whole world and forfeits his life? Or what shall a man give in return for his life? What shall a man give in return for his life?" If you are not working for him, if you are not serving the Lord, then what? Can you save your lives? Are you ready? Can you give anything in return to your life? It is here, it will go one day. But what we do, we actually keep on running. If we are working, we keep on running for more money, right? And if we are studying, we keep on running for grades, higher grades, higher grades. But then again, we keep God aside somewhere. Because if you want to praise from the Lord, and if you want, to serve the Lord, praise from the word, and you want at the same place, you want to serve the Lord, you cannot do that. Two masters you cannot serve together. So either you have to go worldly way, or you have to serve the Lord. And if you are serving the Lord, then of course you have to actually follow His ways. You have to serve from your heart. Otherwise, if it is just, to say, yes, this is my profession which I am doing, and it is not coming out of your heart, it will not be praised in the eyes of the Lord. Another thing, remember the Lord of all. Some of the times, what happens that we think, okay, everything what we are doing is good enough to do, but we do not keep Lord in everything. R.C. Sproul says, if we are serving Lord without joy, one is yes, with our heart. If we are serving Lord without joy, there is something wrong with that service. If you are not willing to do anything, then that joy, willingness is not there, then the joy will not come automatically. If I don't want to do anything with that feel in my heart to do that thing, just not for the sake of doing it, but to do something for my satisfaction, for my happiness, if it is not coming, inside from the heart, then there is something wrong with that service. Why I said this, because all of you are in a profession where you need to actually serve others with all your heart. And I know it is not very easy profession also. What you guys are doing at country. Doctors, keep on saying during operations, lot of blood. I can't see. If you show me, I will pinch you. I can't. So a lot of things which you guys are doing, right? Maybe other person cannot do. Maybe I cannot do. But sometimes that professional thing comes, okay, fine, I am doing it because it is my profession. No. If you are not doing it from the heart, that conviction is not there from inside, then you are not serving the Lord. Actually, there is something wrong in your service. It means you are not doing service for the Lord. You are just doing because you have studied. You are just doing because you have to earn. That is all. But God wants to see our heart, our conviction. conviction to do that particular work, whatever you are doing. Remember the Lord of all. Whatever you are doing, always remember the Lord for everything. We are workmanship. We are workmanship of the Lord. Paul writes in Ephesians chapter 2, verse 10, that Lord prepares us for good works. He actually, if you think that I will do this good work, no, you are mistaken. God has already designated good works for you. It is all that He shows you the way and you have to walk them. Then for what you are raised. It is all what He is doing. And when everything is ready, then He just wants your heart to come out to deliver it heartily. And if you are not doing that, trust me, you are not serving the Lord. And any service which has to be done for mankind in love, then it has to be come from a complete, from your heart. Not just like, that you have done something, you have done some profession, and you have studied the heart, and that is why you are doing it. It is entirely different, which God doesn't want you to do. Ultimately, the goal is to serve Him. And by serving others, you actually serve Him. God, has created this world. He has created us. He has given everything to us. He has given the earth to something, right? But then again, how actually we are going to do that? If He has given us some talents, if we are not using it, it will again go in vain. He has given us, He has given you the talent, right, which other person will not have. So you have to actually use your talent, not to just, for your praise and glory, but for glory and praise of Him. Because He has already designated the way. He has already given you the path. He has already given you that, the destination where you have to reach. It is all that how you actually take it in the life, and He now wants to see, are you going to do it with your complete heart, and are you doing it with a complete conviction? If it is not, then you are only studying for a degree. If you are not doing that, you are only doing that profession to earn. And if these two things are there, it is nothing else but you are just going a worldly way and you are going away. And once you go away from the Lord, right, then maybe today you are very successful, but tomorrow again you have to stop somewhere. And at last, I will leave this verse with you. Commit at your work to the Lord, and your plans will be established. He wants to see your heart. Is it for God? Is it for real serving? Or it is just for the worldly thing? Because He wants your heart, He doesn't want your living. Now today, you have to commit your plans, you have to commit your ambitions, you have to commit your life to Him, and then ask God that are you really serving Him by your profession, by what you are going to be after few days once you will complete your studies today. Are you going to serve Him with a complete heart, with complete conviction, what He actually wants from you? So commit yourself, commit your plans in His hands, and trust me, if that conviction and that love, that care will be there, then He will, yes. You do not need to worry for your grades then. You do not need to worry. He Himself will give you that grade. He will Himself, even if not that grade, He will bless your hands. He will bless your hands. So even if you have a C grade, trust me, and that conviction in your heart is there, that love, that serving is there person, when you will talk to him even, that love of the Lord will come and Lord will heal that person. Do you believe in that? You need to be a convicted heart, not for your degree, but for the grace of the Lord. May God bless you all with this, and may He bless your hands, that when you touch anyone who is sick, God bless that person. Now, the question comes that how? How, and I don't know what is the plan of the God, how to actually, work for Lord. So to us, Lord has given this, the biggest tool for our lives, Word of God. And here's we come, Bible Society of India in picture. Bible Society of India, who Pastor has already told you all, that we are, we are serving the Lord by sharing this Word of God everywhere. Every Sunday often, at every places, throughout India, we have Bible Sundays. Today also in your city, there are a lot of churches where we are doing and we are, praising the Lord and telling them, about Bible Sunday, about Bible. What actually we do, we translate, we have around in 200 countries, we have, like our Bible branches. We work in 200 countries. Within India itself, we work in every shore of, every corner. We translate Bible, we distribute Bible. Now what all you have to do? You are students majorly, right? You are young. Some of the times we think that, okay, let me finish my studies first, let me do my work first, let me earn some money. God will use me if He wants, He will use me. We come to 25, we come to 30, we come to 35, we come to age of 40, 45, and when after 45, or majorly after 50, when even we cannot walk properly, then we say, okay, let us start the work of the Lord. Is that the right time? No. This is the right time. You are contacting n number of patients every day. You are in touch with lot of people every day. That is the time, even if you share a single, verse in your prayer for a sick patient, trust me, you never know. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, right? Maybe after years and years, the word of that God is going to work in his life. And I myself have seen this in my life. For me also, word of God spoke to me, and my life was totally changed. Not immediately. After 3-4 years, it takes time. And you sow the seed, it takes time. You cannot see, victory very instant. It takes time, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, how many? God knows. So herein, you are young, you are energetic, right? God has given you this profession not to only earn your degree, but to actually praise Him and to share His word. I may not be contacting every day so many people who you are. Now, like at Bible Society of India, we have our vision, we have our mission, and that is Bible need to be in every hand, Bible need to be at every house, and Bible need to be in every heart. If it is in your hand, you do not read, useless. If it is at your home, at one place, no use. But if it is in your heart, then it will help everybody out. Because if this word of God is inside your heart, then you will actually speak out His love. You will speak out about His grace and of course what God has done. If you are sitting here, you are sitting with a purpose. And if you are listening to the word of God, again it is for some purpose. So at Bible Society we have this mission, and of course you can join us, right? We have a women fellowship also. You can join us like that. You can join us like me as a volunteer when you are on offs of a month or two, right? Whatever. Then you can go ahead and share the word of God. He himself says that go out, not within the community, go out. And that is what Bible Sunday actually does. If you sponsor one Bible, trust me, where it will go, God knows. But one life you can save. We sponsor 5, 10 Bibles, and if it speaks to only one person, you are going to save one life, and throughout your life, even if you save one life, you bring one life to the Lord, trust me, you are done your job. God will bless you. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you, Pastor, for giving this opportunity to me and Bible Society of India. God bless you all, and do remember that don't work only for your living. God wants to use you, use your life for His work. God bless you all.